Welcome back. Previously, Kyle's financial news. Now it is trades, trends, and Kyle's takes, or trades, trends, and takes, I think is what I'm going to kind of roll with. And I already have a little icon, a little logo in mind that I'm going to be playing with here soon. It is 3 months of me doing YouTube, and I'm super excited to be posting my 3-month review today. So let's just jump right into it, and I'm going to show you guys my YouTube dashboard here. I'm currently sitting at 42 subscribers. I'm only up 10 subscribers in the last 28 days, but I'm still loving it. I'm still here for it. I'm pumped every time I see a new subscriber, and any growth is, I think, still growth. So I'm hearing more and more from my viewers in the comments, some suggestions and some ideas that they would like to see me possibly create content for in the future, and I am chipping away and working around ideas with that type of stuff. It's just trying to navigate, finding the time to kind of weave that into what I try to keep daily programming, if there's enough news content, financial news content for that. But let's talk more on the numbers here. So I want to switch over to the content tab really quick, and we can see my videos here going back through August into July as well. Yeah, so July 22nd was when I created my 2-month video. So I'm back here on August 22nd making the 3-month, and we can see the performance of each video. They've all done decently well. This one really, this market's on fire, red everywhere. I don't like doing the fear-mongering type videos, but on this particular day, the markets were having a really bad day. I want to say they were down over 2%, which is not something that happens often at all. So that one really performed well in the views, and it got so many comments, I believe, because I think I tagged crypto in there, and so I got some of the YouTube spam bots trying to sell financial advisors on crypto trade. Anyways, that's why sometimes these videos get so many comments. And it got a lot of views with it, which was great. I don't think I got any subscribers out of it, but that's just the way it goes. And then markets started to do better. And so I had some positive movement market days. This one, Did You See Markets Today? I titled that one, was a very interesting kind of counter move to this really bad day where markets were down over 2.5%. On this day, markets rallied nearly 3%, which is even further rare. That was just a insane day. So yeah, I'm trying to not, I have lots of good green kind of thumbnails, and I really like to talk about the market on positive days. I am not very interested in prioritizing and highlighting the doom and gloom. So that's a little bit just about my preference around this channel, and the whole idea of it being like a financial news covering / get into a little bit of like educational, like talking about maybe some credit card stuff, and maybe like how to manage your debt, or how you could be building wealth for your future, and what types of investment accounts maybe you should be looking into having, and that type of stuff. So that's really what this is centered around, but largely it's covering market news topics and what's going on from the day to day, and covering some of those bigger headlines. But let's get into the analytics. So yeah, I've been doing YouTube for 3 months now. I've not done YouTube before, so this is my first channel, and I'm having fun with it. I'm learning a lot. Just in the last couple of days, I've been trying some new things. So previously in my month 2 video, I believe I was talking about how I was trying to make both my thumbnails and my titles more relevant to the viewer, both to inspire maybe a little bit of curiosity, like this data was not what traders were expecting, kind of get people curious about what I might be talking about. And then the fun part is the thumbnail. I would say I probably spend a good 10 or 15 minutes thinking of and working on a thumbnail, and I do that all through Canva, and Canva has been fantastic. that is definitely worth the money there. And the other product that I've been using for probably a little bit over a month now is vidIQ, I believe. Yes, vidIQ, VIDIQ. And it uses some AI algorithmic stuff to like help you with your title and kind of judge your thumbnail and evaluate whether or not it's going to be an engaging and catchy title, as well as it'll go into your description, and it helps me kind of generate ideas for different videos if I'm just kind of like strapped for an idea one day and maybe there's not a lot of news going on. So this has been interesting, and it does give me some insights. I haven't been using it too crazy much though. So, I mean, largely I'm just trying to expose myself to different content creators out there that do some channel review type stuff and take some of their advice. And so just recently, just in the past couple of days, I've been working on putting my YouTube video title as the name of the video file itself. So right now, when I upload a file, typically I just export it from my video editing software as episode 42 or episode 43 or episode 44. I've just kind of been doing them chronologically as I make more and more. And so I'm up to, this will be episode 55, I'm pretty sure. And what I've started to do is label the file as what I'm actually titling the video. And supposedly there's some metadata that the YouTube algorithm might be getting exposed to based on my actual file name, not just my video title alone. So we will see if that makes an effect. And I've also, I believe I'm going to, or at least I did yesterday's, and I think I'm going to keep doing this, and that is scheduling the release time of my videos, especially if they're more than 5 or 6 minutes. If I upload a 5 or 6 minute video, the HD processing and the rendering that happens on YouTube side goes pretty quick. It only takes a few minutes for it to render it and do whatever it's going to do so that it's HD available, ready for a viewer when they go to view it. But when I have noticed, when I upload a 10 or a 15 minute video, it can take upwards of 30-45 minutes for that rendering to be complete. So just by simply scheduling the video, even if I'm done with it at 5 o'clock and I schedule it for just an hour, maybe an hour and a half further into the future, at least by then all the HD processing and rendering that happens on Google's side is done. And so when it goes live finally and a viewer goes to watch it, it's already available in full HD or whatever resolution that they want to watch it at, but it's not getting like stuck in some lower gunky res. So I want to switch to all time here real quick just to see my lifetime stats. I have had over 4,500 views, over 140 watch hours, 42 subscribers. Really, thank you to each and every one of you for subscribing and commenting and viewing my videos. It's really keeping me going, and I think I would probably still be posting videos even if nobody was watching. I am definitely finding that me processing, like going out, obtaining data, be it news events or financial events or whatnot, processing it in my head, writing down maybe a brief little script or at least pointers that I can talk about, and then re-discussing it, even just to a camera, which is almost just like talking to myself. It's helping me digest it on a whole nother level. I mean, I would say maybe in the past, I would only retain financial data or economic data for maybe a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks if it was a significant event. But now I'm finding that not only do I have the video content to reference and go back, but just instilling it in my memory is working much more effectively. So personally, I'm really enjoying this because it's really just benefiting me in my memory of what's going on throughout kind of market history. And also it's forcing me to take more time to make sure that I have an understanding of what it is exactly that's going on with certain economic events versus just seeing the percentage change and being like, oh, that's good or bad or whatever, right? I'm actually taking the time to dig into it a little bit further so I have something to talk about. And from that, I usually end up kind of almost like breadcrumb trailing into some other topic that I learn even more about. So it's only been positive for me. I can't suggest any negatives other than I'm still just trying to kind of refine some of the workflow so that it's not quite taking up too much time in each of my afternoons. And very recently, over the last week and a half, I have not been doing a video every day. I have just been doing a video every other day, unless there's something to talk about. Like I think today I was kind of on the fence about whether I should make one or not, but there were some pretty interesting headlines that came out, and so I decided I'm going to go for it. And tomorrow, I think in my head, I've planned to do one, and so I will be doing one tomorrow. And there should be some stuff to talk about. So I'm kind of bouncing back and forth here between the finance channel and kind of like my preference and my understanding of like my experience about it so far, and then also like things and tips and tricks that I'm doing to increase viewership and subscribers and retention and view time and stuff like that. So the thumbnails and the titles are definitely two of the biggest things. And then additionally, I think I'm going to be trying these little tricks such as scheduling my release time, trying to give the algorithm a little bit more metadata to be able to use to connect with potential viewers, and just keep going. I'm going to be doing this for another month and incorporate a few other things, and we will see if that has made an actual performance impact or not. So month 3, check it off the list. It's been great. I'm loving this stuff, and I'm excited to see all of you at my month 4 recap. So thank you so much if you have been watching my videos, and if you are a subscriber, it really truly means a lot to me. So thank you again, and I will see you all in a daily update on my channel tomorrow.